Welcome back to another edition of The Week in Metal. Before I begin, I've been promising a collection update for a couple weeks now. Finally shot it this week, and it was terrible. Like, I had to delete that thing. Like, I went on a rant in the middle of it and got really grumpy. And by the end of it, I was just angry, and you wouldn't like me when I'm angry, So no, it was terrible. And it was long and rambling, like almost an hour long, and I edited out as much as I could, spent all the time editing and cutting all this stuff out and trying to make it work. And when I was done editing, I was like, yeah, nah, it's terrible. So I will redo it this week, I promise, because you're waiting for the karaoke footage. I know you are. So that will be this week, I promise. This week was really busy. Next week will not be as busy. So I'll have more time to do stuff. Anyway, this week I checked out 28 new releases, and I'm going to talk about 7. Oh, week 18, 2023, April 29th, May 5th. So, first up is Devil's Vomit Barrel Murder EP. Now, this is their first EP. They released a demo like 2021, I think. Yeah, 2021 demo. 4-piece death grind from Finland. Now, I talked about their demo because I own the cassette. So in my cassette video months ago, I talked about their demo. This is even better. Better production for one. The demo, which it was a demo, it was kind of rough. Not terrible, but compared to this sounds much better. A little bit musically not as balls to the wall as fast as they can play this time, a little bit. And I didn't go back and re-listen to the demo, so I'm going by memory. It just seemed like it was just death grind fast all the way through. This has a couple little mid-tempo parts before it gets fast again. Nice change. It's really good. Check it out. Devil's Vomit. Recommended. Next up is Scablord. Posthumous Flagellation. Now, this caught my eye because it's listed on the Metal Archives as Goregrind / death metal / doom metal, which seemed like a strange combination, Goregrind and doom metal, right? So, checked it out. 2-man project from Toronto. Kind of death doomy, musically mostly death doom, really good. Goregrind vocals, and audio clips, for movies and whatnot in between, like you'd expect from Goregrind, Not all Goregrind, but, it's common. Yeah, it's really good. 18 tracks, 22.5 minutes long. So, it's Goregrind, That sounds really good, though. It's good. Better than your average Goregrind, I think. Next up, Intoxikatör demo. Now, 3-song demo. It's speed / black metal, right? So you know what to expect. No information about the band other than they're from France. So could be a one-man production. Who knows? Production's kind of muddy, but it's Blackened speed metal. So you kind of expect it, more often than not. Shitty production, it just kind of comes with it. But, I listened to it twice, 3 songs, listened to them twice, and I dug it, so yeah, check it out. Wish it sounded better. They do that shit on purpose, make it nice and clear, That's just me. I won't bitch. Next up is Ensanguined, I think it's pronounced. I practiced it earlier, and I think I still fucked up. Ensanguined. Necrosurgical Savagery. Death metal from Finland. 1-man project by the bassist vocalist of Morbific. So you've probably heard of Morbific. Dude from Morbific, side project. Heavy, down-tuned, underground, heavy stuff. Touch of Goregrind here and there even. Just so it's brutal, Released by Headsplit Records. Got a song titled Bound with Bowels, which I think is just a cool title, Bound with Bowels. So yeah, check this out. Next up is PULSUS FUROR, Black Destiny. Now, this is Blackened death metal from Germany, one-man project. Talked about them before. He's released a demo, an EP, which was awesome. I mentioned it in my end of the year video last year. Satanic Wings of Blasphemy, maybe. I forget. I should have looked it up to be sure. It's really good. All right. And then this one, Black Destiny. Gets better. You know, like you can hear him improving as a musician. This latest EP is it's really good. You know, Blackened death metal, more keyboards in the latest EP than the first EP, but good keyboards. You know, it's like Blackened death metal, but it seems like each time it's just a little bit more black metal than death metal. A little bit. Like, it's not evenly balanced. I always think of Blackened death metal like what balance to death metal, black metal. Black metal influence seems to be increasing, you know, as it goes along. Really good stuff. Highly recommended. Check out PULSUS FUROR, Black Destiny. Next up is a band name that I believe is Latin. And I looked up how to pronounce it, and I found 2 different videos pronouncing it 2 different ways. So I went to find a third video, and that's the tiebreaker. So this is pronounced Goetia. And this is an EP, self-titled EP. You know, the other one pronounced it Goetia. But then I found 2 videos that said Goetia. And then I found a website that wrote it out Goetia. It's Latin. You know, I didn't take Latin, I took French. Excusez-moi. 3-piece from Washington, D.C. I'm going to call this just really heavy underground death metal. Really good. If you like death metal, you know, I talk about death metal more than anything lately. So I'm sure if you're still watching me, it's because you love death metal too. This is probably the one you should check out this week. Goetia EP. So yeah, if you only check out one thing, check this out. It's good stuff. Last up is Beastgod, Black Goat Victorious EP. So they're from Sweden. No band information on the Metal Archives or Bandcamp, so no idea. This is their first release. Really good blackened death metal, you know, and goats. I love evil goat songs, you know. So yeah, this is just really good. That's all I really got to say about it. It's really good blackened death metal. Check it out. That's it for the Week in Metal. I try to keep these videos kind of short, so I won't ramble too much. But like I said, karaoke footage that I've been promising will be on my collection update, which I'm reshooting this week. Sneak peek. My records are still here next to me on the futon. I didn't take them up because I knew that video was terrible. I knew I was going to have to redo it. But, you know, that's what pissed me off. Somebody left a comment. He's like, you say you know too much. I know. You know, that's just the way I talk. So, you know, we'll just start a drinking game. Take a shot every time I say, you know, and, you know, have fun with it because I can't stop. I'm trying. I'll try. I'm not saying I'm not going to try. I will try. But I spend all my concentration not saying, I have a tendency to say, a lot, you know, and I still do once in a while. But I'm training myself to stop saying, So after I'm done with that training, I will begin training myself to stop saying, you know. You know? So that's what pissed me off, is I mentioned it and then I told a story that I might end up telling again. I'll just try to stay calmer about it. You know, about people that like popular music. There's a certain type of person. I'm not saying everybody that likes pop music is like this, but 2 different people in my life that only liked popular things, right? And I got 2 different stories that I think should be mind-blowing. You know, how these people think, these people. You know, I don't want to get in trouble. You know, popular music listeners, you know, ordinary fucking people. I hate them, you know. So yeah, I'm going to just wrap up because it's 10 minutes long, you know. It's like that's long for the Week in Metal. But anyway, see you very soon with the karaoke footage, you know, collection update slash karaoke footage. You know, it's almost karaoke time again. Like, I don't think this week, next week, you know, I'll jabber more. Forget it. See you next time.